The Jets and Dolphins have had some classic Monday Nighters in the past. Everybody remembers the comeback for the Jets at the Meadowlands, the fake spike for Dan Marino, but the Jets hoping to go into Miami and not have to worry about anything when the fourth quarter comes around. Hey, how are you? Jason Horowitz and NFL.com's Pat Kerwin with you on the VC NFL Preview, exclusively here on CBS Sportsline. The 8-6 Jets, and then they go into play the Dolphins, and the Jets really have a good shot to make the playoffs if they win this week. But let's talk about this defense here, because that's where it starts with. When the defense plays up to par okay, they have a great shot to win. But only twice this year have they followed up a win with another win. Will this make it 3 times?
Well, they're going to struggle here. Ronnie Brown's back, and there's a commitment in Miami to run the football. But I want to talk about Joey Harrington. He's the most interesting guy in this game to me, because as bad as he can play, he's got a pretty strong reputation of coming off bad performances, and last week was his worst. He had a 0 quarterback rating. Doesn't get any worse than that. To come right back, I'll give you an example. This year, Jacksonville throws a couple interceptions, sets up touchdowns, gets destroyed. Next week, he's part of shutting out the New England Patriots. Joey Harrington can let this stuff roll off his back, because after his years in Detroit, this is nothing. So he gets his running game together. He's got a pretty good set of receivers. And they're playing, and they don't like calling themselves spoilers, but they are going to try to spoil the Jets' party, and they're not going to let themselves get swept by the Jets.
All right, on the other side, though, the Jets do have Chad Pennington, who has played very well this season. He's on his way, and I don't want to jinx him here. We've got Wood here. I'll knock on it, but he's on his way to playing his first full season. And you look at the numbers for Chad Pennington, this is a guy that the Jets really didn't even want to start this season. They went out and got Patrick Ramsey, and let's be honest, nobody wants Patrick Ramsey to start either. So Chad Pennington has put together a nice season, and his wins much better than his losses. What do you expect out of Pennington?
Well, as Pennington goes, so go the Jets, number one. Number two, they're playing against a terrific top 5 defense in Miami, and Miami will stop the running game. They'll slow this thing down to the point where it's all about the quarterback and the receivers. I think Lavernius Coles isn't 100% for sure. And then there's the pressure problem. And that's where I think this game is a little different for the quarterback, for Chad Pennington, because Jason Taylor on the outside against Brickashaw Ferguson. You go back 2 weeks, I guarantee you Jason has studied the Buffalo game. And Aaron Schobel got 3 sacks off the brick. He knows how he got them, and he's going to employ those techniques, put a lot of pressure on Chad Pennington.
Yeah, I mean, the 2 rookies on that Jets offensive line,
Mangold
and Ferguson, have definitely improved, but not enough to take care of this Dolphins defensive line.
I think Nick's playing hurt. He got hurt his hip last week. He practiced this week. He'll go. He's a warrior. DeBrick's got all kinds of issues out there with this guy, Jason Taylor, who to me is the MVP on defense right now with his 12.5 sacks and a leader of his team. I say he gets in Pennington's face 2 or 3 times and disrupts the passing game.
So if he does that and they cause the turnovers, the Dolphins get the victory?
Yeah, I like the Dolphins to get this win. You know, it breaks my heart because I was a New York Jet for a long time, and I know the intensity of this rivalry. I think down in South Florida, it's a big day for the Miami Dolphins.
All right, it's Christmas night, the Dolphins and the Jets, and for more on this game or any other in Week 16, be sure to stay right here on CBS Sportsline. For Pat Kerwin, Jason Horowitz, happy holidays. Take care.